The content of this radio show is to provide information and entertainment purposes only and should not be considered advice or a recommendation. Thing or Two About Life, Total, is an adult podcast and recommended for mature audiences only. No content from the radio show can be used without the permission of Thing or Two About Life, Total. Thank you.
I am so into me, but I can learn a thing or two from you. I can weather the storm all by myself, but I'm so glad I got a total crew.
All right, guys, welcome back into another episode of Thing or Two About Life. It is the Total Podcast. I am your host, Mario, and I am joined with the crew, with the fam. It's been a minute, but we are back in the saddle. We are ready to go to bring you all this goodness and all this hotness. So don't forget, you can hang out with us in those digital streets. Come to the Facebook group, Total Thing or Two About Life. Go to the website, totalview22.com. Go to the email is a totalview22 at gmail.com. Close enough.
Read the screen. Read the screen.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was looking at the camera. Yeah, so go to all that stuff, do all that, and just definitely go to the website. We had a little hiatus, but we're back in, and we're gonna do our thing and get this thing going. I don't really know what direction we're going in tonight, but we're gonna go somewhere, and usually it ends up off the rails at some point. Usually that number 12 makes an appearance at some point. But we're gonna get it going by letting everybody introduce themselves. What's going on, Brother Lee Jack?
What it do? Another day, another enjoyable one, as they say. Hey, here to make it do what it do.
All right. He's here to make it do what it do. How you doing, Felicia?
Just keeping my lane, just keeping my motherfucking lane. How y'all doing today?
As it say up on the screen, stay in your lane. To all our feline, furry, catty friends, how you doing, Marlena?
Hello, cat mamas and cat daddies. It's good to be back with you all. It's good to be back with the total crew. We're all glad to be here, and we hope and pray that you all remember to bring a friend this evening. If you didn't, you got just a few minutes while we're into our introductions to go get them and bring them back and catch up on some of this meow mix that we got going on this evening. Come on in, meow.
All right, Dad, you have it. And Mama D, what's going on?
Good evening now, Suki. Welcome. We've been well rested. We're back from our hiatus and we're ready to go.
All right, well, there you have it. We are ready to go. So, this is a thing or two about life, and we try to tell you a thing or two about life, our life experiences, and the things that we've been through, and a lot of times we end up going towards sex because sex is a part of life, but we're more than just about sex. So tonight, I just wanted to ask a few relationship questions and get everybody a opinion on it, and let's start with you, Marlena.
What?
Let me ask you.
Open up your mouth. That's what you did.
Oh man. So let me ask you a question. And when in a relationship and you've had your heart broken in a relationship, what is the best advice you could give somebody to get over heartbreak?
Take your time. Evaluate your situation, what happened. See what could have been done to salvage the relationship, perhaps, or evaluate whether know that you did the right thing, stepping out. Um, and just take your time um, before you step into another relationship. Just know that you're worthy of having uh, a good mate, and um, and make sure that you're completely over the hurt before you step into another relationship, because you don't want to take baggage into something that could possibly be the best thing that ever happened to you.
Okay, that's real good advice. Miss Dinetta, what advice would you give to somebody who's trying to get over a particular hard relationship, a heartbreak? What would you say to
Get even. No, I'm just joking.
them?
Uh, um, I agree with Marlena. My thing is, in your heart of hearts, if you really and truly think about what transpired in the breakdown of that particular relationship, and you can truly say you've done everything that you could have possibly done, or if you could do a self analysis and say, well, maybe I could have done something differently. But if in the bottom line, it's in your heart of hearts. If you know you've done everything that you could have possibly done, that was physically possible, mentally or spiritually possible, uh, sometimes you just need to step away, take a breather, and give yourself a break. And then when you have healed, and a lot of that has, and I don't really like getting real spiritual about it, but sometimes a little prayer will help too.
Yeah,
And
it
you
will.
feel like you have truly healed, then you could be a good partner for someone else, because apparently that person wasn't for you, and everybody deserves to be loved and they need to be treated well. And when you find out that this person broke your heart, then they did something really bad for them to break your heart. So once you've healed from that, just keep it moving, keep it moving.
Okay, all right. Miss Felicia, what advice would you give somebody who got a broken heart? How would you help them get over it? What would you say to them?
Learn to heal yourself first. Get to know you. Re get to know you all over again. Starts there first. Everything else will fall into place.
What if it was a particular hard breakup? Let me give you a scenario. Let's say, you know how sometimes women say, okay, I help him get through medical school. I help him, with everything he needs. Sometimes when he was going to school, he wasn't working. I was working. Then when he finished medical school, he go and leave me for somebody else. Those type of heartbreaks are really hard because you've given more than just your heart. You giving your effort, your energy, your everything, and then all of a sudden, once he finished medical school, he leave you. Those
But
are the
guess
hard
what?
ones.
But guess what? Just because you helped him get through all of that, he's not obligated to stay. So you still got to heal yourself.
That is true, but I mean, none of us ever really look at it like that. Like, he's not obligated because a lot of times when you in love, you never put pen to paper say that if I help you do this, then in turn you will do this. You know what I'm saying? We have never ever do that. You do it because you love, or you do it because you think that's the right thing to do. Stand by my mate, stand by my man or my woman. And then
And that
sometimes when you
is
get
from
every fiber of your being, that hurts more than just, okay, we breaking up, fuck you, fuck you. Sometimes giving your all hurts, just
I,
it's
I
hard to
get
put it
that.
into words.
I get that. But you still got to heal yourself. If you went through all of that with someone, if you helped a person advance in life, just be happy about the fact that you helped them advance in life. It might not have been meant for you to be there once they got their advancement in life.
I can assure you right now, Felicia, you're saying that because you're in perfect sound body and mind right now. If you were going through that, you would not be feeling like, be happy you helped them advance. Marlena, would you be feeling that way?
I
I
got cheated on
definitely,
after I paid for somebody that went to school and he
I
got
def,
into it. So no, I still feel the same way.
I
Okay.
definitely, and I feel Felicia with what she's saying, and I'm going to say too that she's absolutely correct. But I would not feel that way if that had happened to me. There's no way I could love this person that much to do this for them and then trust that once they're on their feet, you know, we're going to make this relationship work for us. Your success is my success. My success is your success. And our both of our successes is supposed to make our growth together. And see, when that does not happen, it's a betrayal.
Yes.
And that
That's the
betrayal,
word I was looking for. Betrayal. Yes.
yeah,
That's what I mean.
it's a betrayal. And that betrayal hurts badly when you have given, like you said, every fiber of your being into helping that person grow and progress and believing all the time and all these years that this process was going on, that it was going to be a improvement in the relationship for the both of you. No, he or she is not obligated to stay, but it is a very hurtful situation when they don't.
Yeah, when they don't. All right, brother Lee Jack, we've got the women's opinion on advice for heartbreak from the man's standpoint. You know, I know they think we have these tough exteriors and we don't get hurt and or we just be screw it. And we know you're quick, to say, hey, look, fuck it, on to the next one. But
That's
just in
right.
case somebody did get past the armor, what advice would you have for them?
Ooh, um, this is what you do. Let me tell you what to do now. Get get like these women get. Get you a fifth. But if you don't drink you a fifth, get you a little pint or something. Listen to you some old sad love song music. Take you 3, 4 drinks. Cuss them motherfuckers smooth the fuck out. Whether they there or not. If they ain't there, just be cussing their ass out, the whole time while the song playing, and you taking you a few drinks, and you're thinking about all the bullshit they took you through. Then once you wake up, then you be like, man, I'm better off without this motherfucker anyway. And go on with your life, because if they take you down through that road to whereas they didn't pull the stunt like that, they wasn't meant for you anyway. They was for them streets. They wasn't loyal, as he say on Jerry Sprinkle or Maury. Them gals ain't loyal. They for them streets. So yeah,
I just want to know, were you peeping in my window not too long ago?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's what happens. It happens. I understand. I feel you.
Oh my
Did
You
you have a
goodness.
said
moment?
you said verbatim what I did. So I mean, you had to been looking or something.
Peeping through the windows every once in a
You
while.
had a moment, Dee Dee.
I did.
Man,
Over
Oh,
it now,
Oh
but
my
yes, I had a
God.
moment.
You could have
but
called me.
would
We
that
could
hit
have
different
drank
from?
together.
You were on vacation, but I called Lee. He talked to me.
Oh
I tell
well,
you, I
okay.
talked to him.
Well, good. I'm glad I'm thank you, Leon. I'm glad you were there.
yeah.
Smoking out the window.
So is
Hey,
all betrayal the same, or different type betrayals hit different, or is betrayal just betrayal?
different
It's
types hit
different.
different.
It's different degrees of betrayal. I'm sorry, it just is.
Yeah, it's
yeah.
man, it's some foul shit. Then it's some okay shit. And then it's some I'll get over that shit. But man,
And there's
sometimes
some I can't believe he did that shit.
right,
And now you done fucked up now, shit.
right.
So where would that rank? The whole paying for school, and then when he get at, where would that rank at? Which one would that fall under?
I'ma
I
kill your
can't.
black ass shit.
So you think that's like the ultimate betrayal, Marlene? That is at the
Oh
top
my
tier
god.
of it.
I wouldn't say uh that's a hard.
It's
I
close
don't
to
know
it,
if
but
I
I
would
don't think that.
say
I don't think that's the ultimate, but it's close to it.
yeah, it's close to it. It's
So
close to it.
what ranks as the ultimate? Like sleeping with your mama, your sister, family member. What's the ultimate betrayal? Where you say, God damn.
He's sleeping with
Infidelity
somebody's
to me,
family member. That's crazy.
infidelity to me is
It's
the
time to do it
ultimate
now.
betrayal.
Okay, just cheating. Period. No matter who it with. That's the ultimate betrayal.
Well, I
Yes.
can tell you what mine was: cheating and having a baby. To me, that was the ultimate.
Well, yeah, that definitely ranks up there.
That was the ultimate. And I thought things were going well. I mean,
Me too.
between us, things were going very very well till I found out in the streets that he was seeing somebody else and the girl was pregnant.
Was you seeing
Oh,
my man? Because I went through the same shit.
I think they was out together. I really do.
They must have been.
He said they were
that
Batman and
that
Robin out there in them streets.
you might as well. I mean, you might as well had it just. I was devastated. Let me put it that way. I was devastated because
You
you
know,
couldn't have told me things were doing well for us. I mean, we were doing things together. We were going places. We always had conversation. He talked about everything but that. I can tell you that. Um, we had a small little home business. We were doing catering. We were selling dinners out of the house. We were doing it all.
I'm
And just
I'm gonna tell you, I was so in love and so engaged
yes,
and
yes, yes.
being married and a mom and working, having a career, and I was just so engaged in my life, and I was happy.
Yeah,
And
me
this
too.
motherfucker was out here cheating and making babies. And the one thing that I was so proud of in my life is that if I'm not successful at anything else, I know that I will be successful at being a good wife, a good mother, and having a good home.
And I
And
worked hard
all of
at
that
it.
shit.
Worked hard at it.
All of that shit fell to pieces. And I was happy as I could be.
Hmm.
I feel you.
So, from the man's standpoint, Leon, what would be the ultimate betrayal?
Uh, yeah, it'll have to be the woman messing with a family member or close friend, uh, and then playing them goddamn games like you hadn't caught them up in they shit. Ugh.
Y'all, you don't have to be no family member. Y'all can cheat and it's okay, but I don't care who we cheat with. It could be Bob Bill from Kalamazoo. Y'all don't care. We done. We ain't got no fighting chance because a woman's never supposed to cheat, no matter what you guys do.
Women cheat more than men.
I'm not gonna say that they don't. I'm not gonna argue that point
We just
because
don't get caught as much as you all are. That's what.
I
That's.
because
I will say
I
that.
don't know
I
that to
will
be
say that.
true. I don't know it to be true, and I don't know it to be not true. I know that women cheat.
Yeah,
I
they
know
do.
that. Um,
That
but we're not forgiven. I do know that we're not forgiven like y'all are.
I mean, it depends on the man, but generally, the overall consensus is you right. If y'all cheat on us, chances are before the week is out, if not that night or not that moment, we out this bitch. Or we putting you
That's true.
out.
'Cause
One of the two.
the conversation that I had with my husband was, um, if you had done in the marriage what I did, I would have been gone. I was like, really? I said, yeah. I said, I thought you would get a clue and try to cheat on me so I could use that as an excuse. He said, but you were so in love. I said, well, yeah, I was. I'm like Marlena, I was engaged in our marriage. I really thought I had my soulmate.
If I'm to break that down, what you just said, I don't understand what the inherent purpose or effect that was him saying that to you.
right.
I
Because
don't
he
get
felt
it. You
like,
know what I'm saying? That
okay,
particular
well,
point,
okay, let me
what's
tell
the
you the whole
purpose of that?
context of the whole context of that conversation was I didn't fight for him. When I found out about it, I didn't go knock on her door and act like a fool and try to beat her down and all of a sudden. I'm too much of a lady to do something like that. Plus, I don't get no points beating up on a pregnant girl, you know. So that's not my forte. Um, you knew what you did was wrong. She knew you were married when she started messing with you. So why am I gonna fight for you if you chose to be with her? That's crazy.
Right, right.
My mama always told me a man will show you whether he wants you or not, and when he shows you that he don't want you, then you need to let him alone.
Right.
When he
Totally
proved to
Yeah,
agree.
me,
Um,
when he
yeah.
proved to me that he didn't want me, I disengaged totally. I put him out the bedroom. I told him he could go. He wouldn't go until she got ready to give birth. When she gave birth, I handed him his suitcase that I had bought from Goodwill with all his clothes in it, and told him to have a nice life with his child and baby mom.
But if we was on speaking terms or talking, or God forbid, or God willing, you forgave me, I'm not rubbing your face in it by making that statement.
Right, I
Right.
hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That to me,
Yeah.
that's
That's,
crazy.
yeah, the ultimate
Um,
stupidity.
go ahead, Leon.
I say, yeah, that'd be the ultimate form of stupidity to say some stuff like that.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So we never got Felicia's opinion on what would be just the ultimate betrayal. What would be that for you, Felicia?
Having a baby on me, but I never had that problem, so I don't know what that feels like.
But you just know mentally, if you just had to close your eyes and try to imagine that, that would be the ultimate betrayal.
That would be the ultimate. I've watched it. I've watched it amongst many of different females related to me and non-related to me, and that just couldn't be me, and he still be alive.
Oh,
So
wow.
Well, I guess that does rank as the
What
ultimate. But
makes that so ultimate? What makes that so ultimate, I guess, of a betrayal is more so than just regular cheating and no baby. It's because now he's gonna always be around them. He's gonna always
yep,
have to go see that baby or be around that woman, you know, for some because she has a child. He has to have a relationship with her because they have a child.
yep,
And
and,
I wasn't dealing with that.
yep. And I could take that one step further, right? Because I agree. To me, that's like up there as the ultimate betrayal too. But especially if you just and right now I'm just adding on shit, right? I'm saying if especially if he the type of dude been telling to you or preaching to you, well, I don't really want no kids or I don't really want no family, and then he go out and get her pregnant and then start that with you,
Mm-hmm.
that mentally fucks you up. Cause you be thinking, well, wait a minute, you did want a family, or you just saying that you didn't want that shit with me. You know what I'm saying? That has psychological. That's the type of shit where you develop psychosis and shit about shit like that.
Right. Mm-hmm.
You know, so yeah, that's a hard one. And this fact that some women, I'm not, and I'm saying some, and I know it ain't all, hold on to shit like that. Cause I just saw something on the internet today where the guy did 5 years in jail for not paying child support for a child that's not his,
Not even
and then
his.
she said she knew the whole time it wasn't his. That's some trifling
Oh,
shit.
they
Right.
should have slammed her ass right in jail too, and
See,
made
and
her
that's
pay
what I say too.
restitution.
If a child wasn't involved in this, that's what I say too. That goes back to what we were talking about, the common sense court. She need to have been before the common sense court and say, I hate that your child had to go through this, but that man got to be paid back. That's 5 years of his life he can't get back.
Right.
Yeah.
So
He can get paid back. He can get paid back. It's just gonna. It would take somebody to. He's gonna have to sue her directly, but he can get his money back. I helped my daughter's father sue somebody. He went on Maury about the so-called first child of his that wasn't his child, and he had been paying child support for like 10 years, and I helped him get every last dollar back. I helped him. I showed him how to sue her directly, and she had to sell some of everything she had to give him back his money.
that's cool for the money standpoint. This man did 5 years in prison for non-payment of child support for a child that wasn't his. He can't get 5 years. He can't get that time back unless the
No.
judge gonna order her to invent a time machine.
She can get. I mean, he can get compensation for that time.
Yeah,
Ain't no
but where he
compensation
gonna
for
get it
That's no
from?
life.
compensation for
Where he
five
gonna
years of
get it
your
from?
life
Cause it
That is a
ain't.
wasted.
Cause
lawsuit.
where he gonna get it from? Cause it ain't like she got millions. You don't know what he could have done within 5 years of his life.
And how many goddamn unwanted approaches in prison he had to fight off if he was able to fight them off.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that's
life behind bars ain't no joke. I'm told.
they say I don't ever want to know.
Me either.
Not at all.
So we're gonna transition into another question, and trying to stick with the relationship themes and stuff like that, right? I just wanna ask from a mental standpoint, and I'm gonna start with you, Miss Dinetta. When you say you and Frank, had some issues and whatnot, but thinking back over it, can you remember one point where the spider senses went off or something that you know what I'm saying? Like if you were talking to a young woman, what would you tell her to pay attention to when it comes to infidelity and stuff like that? Hey, you should be looking out for this, or this is a telltale sign that this might be going on.
Men are creatures of habit normally. When they start doing things against their normality, then yeah, your spider sense go. And it could be something as small as it was in our case, his telephone. Frank was not the type of person that would keep his phone on him all the time or keep it on lock or any of that. He would leave it anywhere. It would ring and he'd be like, "Babe, can you pick that up for me? Can you answer that for me?" Then it got to the point where it was always in his pocket, or it was on a lock, and it wouldn't even ring. It'd be vibrating in his pants. And one day I said something to him about it. I was like, what's going on with your phone? Um, you don't even, do you ever put it on the charger? Because I don't ever see you put it on the charger anymore. I do it when I go to bed. Oh, okay. So you don't do it around me. Well, what does that mean? I said, I never see the phone and I pay for the damn thing. I was like, so what's up with that? And then normally if because I worked nights and sometimes in the morning he would be on the phone. And I'd say, who you talking to first thing in the morning? And he'll say, my sister or whoever. And I'd say, well, tell him I said, hey. And, he'd say, babe, say hi. And then he would do the same with me. And one day I came home and he was on the phone. I mean, really engaged. He didn't even hear me open the door. And I said, good morning. Who are you talking to? A friend. He never said that. And I'm like, oh, well, tell your friend I said hi. And he didn't repeat it. And I'm like, he's talking to a woman. I ain't stupid. And then, he would go take his shower. And my husband was legally blind without his glasses. So it was not uncommon for him to go in the shower with his glasses on. But not only did he take his glasses, he took his phone with him. He never took his phone in the bathroom. He took his phone in there and locked the bathroom door. We only had one bathroom, so if I had to go to the bathroom, I had to knock on the door. I'm going, you know what? You're doing too much. And when I asked him what was going on with that, he just laughed it off. Oh, you're being paranoid. So yes, I would say look at some of the small things. It didn't seem like it was a big thing, but that became a major thing. That was not like what he would normally do.
Okay. And from the men's standpoint, Lee Jack, he telling the little young dude, "Hey, look, if she doing this what you need to be looking out for." What would you say to the young dude?
When she started accusing you of everything under the sun, watch out. Because she probably doing everything under the sun. When she goddamn started fussing nonstop about every fucking thing,
He's such a man.
something going on.
She
Something
could be going through menopause.
not at this age.
Now, yes, at that age, because you trying to tell a young boy what
yeah,
what happened.
yeah. The hell, it ain't like they care
You
anyway.
ain't with no young girl.
They don't pay no attention to the young girls, no way.
These young boys can't tell these young girls what to do no how.
And they don't pay them no attention, no way. They more like they partners. What up, bruh?
I mean, that is true.
Yeah, they do call him man. The first
I
time I
hear the
heard that,
guys
like,
calling girls, dude, what you
Yeah.
doing?
quit, man.
Yep.
Quit, man.
Bro, stop.
Bro.
My son does that to girls he talk to. Bro, what you doing? I'm like, bro, that's a girl, right? Yeah. What you
Yeah,
calling her bro for?
right. That's they. Like I said, they don't pay no attention to
That
them.
was just so weird to me the first time I heard that. He
Mhm.
just called her
And
dude.
the girls accept it.
Right.
Yep.
They
Yep.
accept it.
Man,
So,
stop, man, stop, man. I'm like, man.
So Marlena, that it's on you now. What I mean, far as men go, what would you tell a young girl? Say, hey, look, if he doing this or this, what you need to pay attention to, he might be on some other shit.
Listen, if his style of music changes from what he's normally listening, where he normally listens to, he with another woman.
All right now.
He listening to what she like.
oh, is that right?
What?
If he,
That's true. She ain't lying. That is
yeah,
true.
yes,
That's true.
yes.
Uh, all that, but
If he walks out of the room to talk on the phone, he messing around. If he leave and say, I'll be back in a minute and don't come back for 2 or 3 hours, he messing around.
Damn. Really?
Oh.
If you're having a problem telling you where he going, what you asking me? Why you always gotta know where I'm leaving for? If all of that stuff changes when he used to tell you, babe, I'm going such and such and so and so. But now all of a sudden, you don't none of your damn business where his ass is going. He cheating.
Want to see a man about a dog?
If you
Tell him I'm
cook
going to the
dinner,
moon. I'll bring you some
if
moon
you
rocks
cook
back.
dinner and he ain't hungry, he done ate over the other woman's house.
Ooh, hello. If he come home and the first thing he do is take a shower.
Mm-hmm.
These newfangled women don't know how to cook though, so I mean,
But she getting him some chicken nuggets or something.
he
He
getting
eating
some chicken
coochie.
nuggets.
He ain't hungry.
He getting that 4 for 4.
You a mess, boy.
Get him that 4 for 4. Can't go wrong with that 4 for 4.
Nah, he could be getting the biggie bag now.
You got that bag.
He biting the chicken between the thighs.
Ooh.
That just tastes great. It's less filling.
Oh Lord.
So Felicia, what's your telltale?
You a cheater, Leon. You just keep making excuses.
I ain't making no excuses. I'm just telling you, it tastes great and it's less filling.
I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
What you say,
need to be
Felicia?
quiet,
What?
'cause you're getting in trouble.
I don't know
What's
what the
your
hell y'all
signs,
talking about. What's
Felicia?
my signs of what?
If you had to tell a young girl, hey, look, you might if he do this or he do that, these are some things you need to be looking out for. Your man might be cheating.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you like this. You should know who you with by the first couple of months. Any routine change, question it. I'm not saying do something else, some extra shit, but question it and see what's going on. That's about the best I can say. Because I question every damn thing nowadays.
Okay. I'm gonna say that as far as that, when you say you should know somebody by the first couple months, I don't know if that's true because some people know how to portray and be away up until y'all fucking get married. So, sometimes it's hard to know who you really got, and there's been people who've been married for plenty, 20-some years, and still don't goddamn know.
Right.
Well,
So
some men or women don't cheat in the very beginning of their relationships. Some of them don't cheat to start cheating to like way down the line. So they could have had good relationships, well into 10, 12 years of marriage and then a cheat. So it's not, they don't always cheat, in the beginning stages of their relationship.
No, that's not what I meant. I don't mean that's what they're gonna do in the first beginning of their relationship. I'm saying there are some things about that that you should have seen within the first 6 months of being in a relationship. True enough, you'll never ever truly know a person, no matter how long you've been with them, no matter how long you've lived with them. You'll truly never ever know a person. But there are some things that you should know. Certain little things you should know. They gotta, especially if they got a routine and they're not in that same routine. They're doing something different. That's why I say question it. Why is it different? Find out what's going on.
So, from the general consensus of what I'm hearing the women say as far as the routine go, once you meet a man, he's supposed to just stay the same into infinity. You know what I'm saying? Never change, never grow, just be the same to infinity.
No, see, that's why I said question it. I didn't say there's something wrong. I said question it because he could change for a good reason. He could change for a bad reason. That's why I say question it.
Okay. But what if growth or him just changing something in his life, but you consider it to be suspicious? What if all of a sudden, let's say Dianetta said that Frank used to play golf a lot. What if Frank just decided, I'm not into golf anymore, and that's strictly that? If he stopped playing golf, you would consider that a change in a major change in behavior pattern, right,
Yes,
Miss Dianetta?
definitely, definitely.
Mm.
But
Change
what if
and
he just
growth.
grew out of playing golf?
So you can still question the change because it could turn out that it's actual growth. But you can question the change. And if you don't question the change, then you're going to accept every last little thing and you're going to shut the hell up and stay in your motherfucking lane.
Okay, I'm gonna ask Leon this question. I ain't, and y'all say we always agreeing. I'm not looking for him to agree. I'm just want his opinion on it. If that was to happen, and she questioned, say, hey, why you stop playing golf? Right? My general understanding and from dealing with women, when you do give them the answer, it always seems like it's not acceptable. And the more you try to explain it, the more she'll think you lying, or more it seem like a lie. If you just simply say something simple like, I'm just not into it no more. Why you not into it? It gotta be something to make you not into it. When the ample could be answer is just simply, I just not into it. Do
Yeah.
you find, Leah, that sometimes when you give them an answer, they just will not accept it?
Yes.
Oh, kind of
Absolutely.
like how I'm giving you an answer and you just will not accept it, huh?
No, but what I'm trying to tell you, sometimes changing behavior patterns doesn't always mean that something bad or something inauspicious is going on. Because as humans, we should allow all humans a certain amount of room to grow or
I
do
don't
something
see
different.
Like I said,
I don't see a problem
question doesn't
with
mean something wrong.
No, no question. It does not seem, make it wrong, but I guess because y'all women are sometimes on the front end of the questions, and y'all don't understand how the questions is coming
Right.
from our end. How it just seems to be sometimes seemingly never ending. When we give you an answer, and the answer be really simple, but it's like it's don't compute. Like no, it's got to be sub answers to the answer I gave you. Like if she said, Frank, why you don't play golf? Oh, I just grew out of it. Why you grew out of it? Something happened. Something happened on the course, or something. No, I just don't want to go.
that's
I just don't like.
legitimate.
But why she? But why can she just accept? I simply grew out of it. Why I got to
Right.
get 50 more questions when I
Okay, well, if
literally
he
giving
said
you the
he grew,
answer?
well, if he said I just grew out of it, that it wouldn't have went any further.
Not in all cases. Some cases, like Mario's saying, sometimes some women, when you give them an answer and tell them, hey, I just, just don't want to play it no more, just don't want to do it no more, and want to try something else. Well, what happened? Why you don't want to try it? Why you don't want to play it anymore? Because you love playing that or you love doing
Yes.
that.
And those are women who do not listen to men, who just takes what a man says at face value and just say fuck it and want to just keep questioning him instead of listening to what the hell that man just said.
Well, and I mean, to be honest, that's a two-way street. That go both ways, right there. Sometimes, But under most circumstances, we have to explain into detail most of the time what we're feeling. But y'all could just give us a simple answer, and we put a roll with it and keep it moving.
Y'all do roll with it and keep it moving because y'all won't hear it in the first place.
Hell no.
You know what? That's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, right there, that's that double standard. We'll get grilled on it. Y'all will come back 2 days later and still ask him, let me ask you a question. What you gonna do with all your old golf stuff? And then she don't really care about what you gonna do with the golf stuff. She just need an opening to bring back up why you decided not to play golf anymore.
Right.
Oh my God. I wouldn't even give a shit.
One of the few that
You said you done, you done.
Yeah, but some
When you say
women,
you done, and I say, why are you done? I'm not feeling it no more. Okay, but I'm done. When you say that, you done, I'm done. I don't get the gist of that. I don't.
Or we used
well,
to
And
go see,
I
or
ain't
we
finna
used
go
to
mess
go
with your
see
golf club.
WWE wrestling, and all of a sudden he's like, "Don't buy me a ticket. I don't want to go." What do you
Right.
mean you don't want to go? It's fake. You knew it was fake all along. Now all of a sudden you realizing it's fake.
I mean,
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
now, like I said, I'll give you a leeway, a couple questions, in, but not 20. I'll give you a couple, cause like Marlena said, it's natural to ask a few follow-up questions,
Right.
because especially if you know that that's been his thing forever. You just want to know maybe is something wrong. Is somebody bullying you at the golf course, even though you're a grown ass man.
Right.
But sometimes y'all women take that shit too far.
Being
So
hounded
Men don't like to be questioned. That's what that is.
don't like to be hounded about certain issues or about
yeah,
every issue.
Yeah, I'd
and
probably
even
said
y'all
something.
got that
I'd
yeah,
probably
hounding
laughed
and
and said
asking
something.
questions, two different things.
And I might have at the tail end of that said something smart. Oh, your lunch buddies put your ass in golf. You don't want to go no more. But it wouldn't have been a whole lot.
Mm.
Now that would have been a good icebreaker, and I assure you, he probably would have smiled and probably would have laughed. And no, baby, it ain't even that like that. I just decided I ain't playing. And if
Right.
you break the ice like you just did it right there, he will probably just voluntarily just
Yeah.
give you
Talk
what you
about
want to hear.
it. Yeah.
So here's a transition right here. This is crazy as hell. I'm gonna start with you, Felicia. What if you were making love to a man and he told you that it turns me on if you just lay here and play dead? I don't want you to move. I want you to barely breathe. Just play dead. It turns me on. Would you do it?
Hell to the fuck no. Then that means you into that necrophism shit. Fuck that. Get the fuck out of here. Necrophilia. I'm not into that. Sorry. The fuck out of my house.
But isn't that just a form of role play? And most women say they like it spiced up with role play. Ain't that just role
That's
play?
not spicing up. That's spicing the fuck down. That's putting me in my motherfucking grave. Nah, I like to make sounds. I like to make movements. I like to enjoy my damn self. And if I can't enjoy my damn self, then no, we can't. Nope. I'm so sorry. I'm not the one. Nope. And I'm into some things, but hell no.
Damn, Felicia, you breathing too fucking much. Slow it down. What about you, Big Don? You playing dead for a man who said that turns him on?
No.
No, you too
No.
good to play dead.
No, I'm not too good to play dead, but I'm not. I'm like Felicia. I'm not into necrophilia either. So I'm not playing dead. With all the stuff I got going on with my health, I might be dead. No, I'm not playing dead.
Oh, Marlene, you ain't into role playing. You won't play dead for your man that you love.
Mm.
Listen, grant you, I'm not the loud person in bed. You know, however, I do make noise. I'm very touchy feely. I'm very connected when it comes to making love or having sex or whatever. I'm touching, I'm feeling, I'm licking, I'm doing something. We ain't finna do, I ain't finna do that.
Mm.
Oh, it's just role playing, just like anything. If he asks you to come in
I
there in the maid's outfit, it's the same thing.
I'm a
If he asks
roll.
you to come and play
I'm
like
a
you're a
roll.
cadaver.
I'm a roll while I'm playing.
Right.
I'm a roll
Right.
while I'm playing. And it ain't gonna be no lay dead motion going on in the bedroom. I'm just here to tell you that
He,
how do you even do that?
you just lay there and be a cadaver
How
and get
you
your
I
even
smear of
can't.
food
ask
in
How
there.
somebody
you,
to
how you
do
gonna
some
do
mess
that?
like that?
You
All
better
right,
go get a
Leon,
baby
if you were
doll.
with a woman and she said, hey, look, I want you to do this. I wanna ride you and all this stuff, but I need you to don't move. I just need you to sit there and play dead.
But we already know he ain't doing that.
Hell no. First of all, how I'm gonna do that with a rock? Never mind. We ain't gonna.
Yeah, she say, all I need is the boner. You don't move, don't do that. Don't breathe. I don't want to see your stomach moving. Don't breathe or nothing.
Oh,
Damn.
I will be dead for sure. Tell me don't breathe.
Right.
I'm
Whatever. You lay there and just stand at the ceiling. Damn, that's a nice crack.
I mean, I saw this on Facebook. This guy was like, he went to see this girl and she wanted to make love. And she told him to play dead. It turns me on when you play dead.
Oh wow.
Like, how the fuck I'm supposed to play dead? So I can't move. I can't enjoy myself. I'm supposed to just sit here and just, I can't even keep my eyes open to see what you doing. I just got to literally play dead.
Wow.
So Mario, you answer that question.
just
See the
scared.
problem. See the problem with that is that with anything people take shit too far. Let's say if you was a woman, right, and the guy wants you to play dead, sooner or later you just playing dead ain't gonna be enough. Sooner or later he gonna want to put his hands on your neck and be like, she moving. I just can't get into it because I know she breathing. She every so often she go, I don't need that. I need to see her ass dead. So sometimes they might go too far. I can't do that because I just you playing around with things you shouldn't be playing around with.
Right.
Because she might
Yeah,
decide while
then
she
he might
riding
be
me, she really want
choking
me
me,
dead.
He might be choking me and shit.
That's what I'm
David,
saying. She might decide while she riding, he moving his hips and shit. Let me just slide this little blade off and really cut his jugular so he really be dead.
Oh my.
But I'm saying, like with the people who, like y'all said about David Carradine, it had to start somewhere and he
That's
took it
true.
too far.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, but Andrea, I hate that she not here. She said she don't like to make no noise. She could do this.
We're not making no noise and playing dead is two different things. And Andrea is like kind of like on the same page as I am. We're not loud in the bedroom, but absolutely not saying anything. That's not happening.
But she said she don't say nothing.
I'm
Well,
pretty
first
sure
off,
she's on
who the
record as
hell-
saying that she don't say anything.
She
Wait,
said she don't
I
say
got a
nothing.
question, Mario. I got a question. Who the
Okay.
hell knows how to play dead during sex? Who the hell knows how to do that shit?
I
Can
would
you?
imagine if the price is right, you can get a motherfucker to do anything.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
So if I paid you $5 million to play dead, but your dick still better be hard, you gonna be able to accomplish that?
Not only will I play dead, I'll bring in some fucking dirt to make it seem like you could throw it. Cover me up for $5 million goddamn dollars.
Whoa.
Mario, your ass ain't gonna be able to lay there and not do nothing.
You
For
$5 million,
$5 million, the fuck if I won't.
I would bring a suit and you can put
I
me.
said with your dick hard, not soft.
Yes, I mean, if you gonna screw me, of course the dick has to be hard. But I swear I will rent a hearse and every fucking thing when you done load me up.
What you say, Lee?
That's when I bring me a casket shop suit and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Marlena, they crazy.
Yeah, mess.
I'm telling you, boy, I go find me something that, I hear people make all these oils that smell like everything. I mean, I go say, hey, Lay, I'll call somebody up. Can you make me an oil that smell like formaldehyde? I'll give you the
wow.
experience of your goddamn life.
Right.
Y'all stupid.
Oh, you are just wrong.
You said $5 million. That ain't no chump change shit.
It ain't, but there's no
Wow.
way possible you can lay there and it's good
Hymns
and not
playing in the
moan or
background.
move or
Right, you
Something
got.
is
I,
unnatural.
so while I'm riding it like a cowgirl, and you just gonna lay there and just not move, not make not one movement, not one sound. You gonna lay there and play dead, huh?
Yep, and I even give you your invite to the repass.
Uh,
Shit, for $5 million.
Oh my God. That's not
That's
gonna
a lot of
happen
money.
at
Y'all trying to tell me
all.
$5 million you couldn't play dead Marlena. Come on.
No,
They
what
did like butter.
happened?
Miss Dinetta, I know you on for the $5 million you could play dead.
I don't play them death games. I keep telling you. I
She
just
say,
don't.
no, I'll play like that. I'll play like that.
Look, I'm closer to death than most, so no, I
Yeah,
don't play them games.
what if they want to do something totally out of the ordinary, ridiculous and dangerous and shit?
Okay. All right. So,
I'd be like, I love you, boo boo, but
You gotta be. You don't know what you asking for.
And have one eye halfway cracked open. Anything going out the ordinary. Hey, hold up. You said play dead. That's it. Anything else is extra. You gonna have to pay extra.
oh my goodness. I'm telling
Shit,
you.
their ass might want to burn your ass with cigarettes and shit.
Extra.
oh,
It's extra.
oh,
Yeah,
that's extra.
that gonna be
Oh,
extra.
wow.
You ain't gonna shit. Your ass. Now you move. They burn your ass with a cigarette.
It's extra. I'm gonna give you the whole immersion. It's extra.
You ain't gonna be still neither and play dead. Somebody burn your ass with a cigarette. Come light your fire. Lick your bit.
Yeah. you had to be a special motherfucker to just sit there and take that. You know what I'm saying? You would have
Yeah,
to be.
you're not getting it before it's over with. You don't get the money until it's done. So if I come at you with a lit cigarette like I'm about to burn you and you move, you ain't getting that $5 million.
Well, first of all, we would have to hammer some finer details out first. You know what I'm saying? Tell you what you
For
can and
$5
can't
million,
do.
no, we
You
don't.
ain't
I'm
gonna
just
think
gonna do what the hell I
if
want to
I
do.
hadn't have said that, you wouldn't have thought nothing about that shit. Handing out no damn details.
For $5 million,
I ain't gonna
I
just
get
let
to
her
do what
take
I
no
want.
goddamn fucking machine and just go to work on me.
Look at here. For $5 million, I get
She
to do
said,
what I
look
want.
at here.
Like my stepdaddy used to tell me, read my lips. If you can see my face, read my lips. I could do what I want for $5 million.
Well, right now I'm reading Stay in Your Lane.
You know why we keep our camera off? Because we like naked.
Whoa.
Okay, all right then.
Well,
Look, when I come home from work, I take my clothes off. I'm sorry. And I didn't feel like putting nothing else on.
Why you explaining to him anyway?
Huh?
Hey, look, she's not necessarily explaining it to me. She's explaining it to them.
I know, everybody.
yeah, she is explaining it to them.
Yeah, she's
Yep, I'm
explaining it to them.
naked. I'm naked, and you can't see it. Yes, I'm naked. I'm naked. Nah.
All right, can we move to the next subject, please?
Yeah, we could definitely move to the next subject.
Oh wow.
So Leon, if you was at work and you saw one of your coworkers do something and the boss was like, "Hey, look, John, I mean somebody did something, right? And if you don't tell, we find everybody in here. Would you be a snitch or would you just hope, walk out with everybody else if they actually fired people?"
Do I like the job?
Well, your answer will determine that.
Let's see, if I like the job, then I'm snitching. But if I don't give a damn about the job and don't care, Man, let's go. Everybody, let's go. Fuck this shit.
You know damn well it's gonna be somebody in there. The
That's gonna
brown nose or the
yeah.
boss, you know what I'm saying? Somebody telling. They be like, I don't like Johnny ass. No way. Johnny did it.
Yeah. It's gonna be somebody that's gonna tell it.
So, Marlena, you ever been in a situation like that where something happened at work where you was conflicted? Well, should I tell or not?
Let me think.
Or you just felt like I should tell on her ass?
Um, there's there's some things that I know I could have told, but I didn't tell. Um, but it was nothing that anybody asked me about.
Oh, you were gonna go in there and do that dry snitching.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't going to snitch at period point blank. I'm just saying there are some things that I know that I could have told that I did not tell. And there are some things that I could have told that should have been told that I did not tell.
Oh, okay. Now, did something ever come from it where we were like, oh, shit, I should have told?
Nah.
Okay. I know you, Dinetta, from the other places you say you don't where you got a moment where you were like, shit, I'm finna tell on her ass.
And I did.
I ain't tell the story.
I ain't like her no way. She ain't like me. I ain't like her. So I saw her when she took it.
Uh-oh.
And she knew I saw her. And she probably know I told. But she wasn't gonna do nothing.
You said that shit like you a mobster. What you gonna do about it?
I had backup. If I can't do nothing, my fighting days is over with now. But I got backup.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
dog. She never confronted you about it.
no, because the police escorted her out the door.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember
it
now,
was that type of party.
I used to work with credit cards. Remember now, I worked in credit card fraud. So yeah, I saw when she wrote down that card number and put it in her purse. I ain't stupid. I knew what she was doing. But people do it all the time. But a lot of times they get caught on their own because nobody would tell them. But they forgot they had cameras up in the ceiling. For some reason, they never caught her because she thought she was slick.
Yeah.
And she used to brag about it. But she sat close to me, and I'd seen her do it several times, and I tried to ignore it. I was like, that ain't my business. And I try not to get in people's business. But when you come to me and ask me that I see it, I'm not gonna lie for you. Especially when I don't like you and you don't like me. No.
She said, "Yeah, it was that thought, that hole over there."
And when the police came in and did the lockdown on her, clicked her up, all I did was na 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 na
Mm.
na na na. Hey hey hey, goodbye.
Goodbye.
You know that makes you cold as hell. That makes you cold, man. Done
And
did the
guess what?
goddamn goodbye chant on her ass.
I
Oh
lived
my
through it.
God.
I lived through it because when I was working there when I had a heart attack, and she told somebody she hoped I die, and she hoped that the rescue wouldn't come there in time to save me.
That's because she know you had something on her ass.
So I ain't had no love for her no way since she wanted me to die. Yeah, pay your little
Damn.
stint in jail and be happy. At least I didn't wish you to die, but I sure wish you be somebody's bitch up in there.
Ooh.
Did you work in the goddamn credit card processing or were you on a Game of Thrones? God damn. She wanted you to die. But
They hired all. They call themselves having tight security. But they hired all kinds of folk. Believe me, we seen them come and we seen them go, and that's the truth.
That's what
But
you
anytime
get.
you working in those credit card processing places, people think they smarter than the system. They got all type of stuff in place that eventually it catches up with you.
And
I
they
mean,
had no, they just didn't have any clue how much security they had up in there.
Yep, that's what I said. Cause if you use it, and especially if you use it somewhere where, like now, everything is location based. Soon as you type in anything, they automatically got your computer IP address. From the GPS, they got your location, so they can narrow it down. If you work in the call center and your zip code is 37129, they just know it's on so many
And
people
you
here who
real
live
special
in
when
three
you
seven.
order. You real special when you order it from the company's uh computer and have it sent to your house. How dumb can you be?
Extremely.
Yeah, at that point, she's supposed to been tested because I think she was, functioning below normal mental capacity at that point. Cause you dumb.
wow. That's what you get stealing people's stuff.
Yeah. All right. What about you, Felicia? You ever been in a situation like that at work where somebody told on your ass and you told on them?
Well, I was the thief at this particular time. But
Thanks for the honesty.
so this is while I was a school bus driver, and this was during our lunch break, our in between breaks. So everybody used to come to my bus and chill out on my bus.
Oh my God.
So there was a there was one of the drivers that used to work with us, and he went to work for another school bus company. Pulled up with his school bus, and we sitting across the street in my bus, and he didn't know it was a bunch of people on one of the buses across the street. So he pulls up with this bus and he left it running. And the number one rule is you do not leave a school bus running and you walk off and go into a damn building. So it was my lesson to teach him that is not something that you do. So I told everybody, be quiet. Don't say nothing. They was like, what you about to do? I said, be quiet. Don't say nothing. So I went across the street. I jumped in his bus. I drove it around the corner and I came back and got off of my bus and told him, now this is watching. Watch what he gonna do. So he comes out, he jumping up and down. What the fuck is my bus? Damn shit, I'm in fucking trouble. I let him go through it for a good 15, 20 minutes.
Oh my
And then I
God.
got off the bus. We all got off the bus and started walking over it and towards him. And I had to say to him, so are you missing something? He said, yeah, my fucking bus. I said, well, what's the number one rule to be a school bus driver? You took my bus, didn't you? Yeah, because the number one rule is what? You do not leave a bus running and walk into the building. Where's my bus? Around the corner. Here's your keys. Go get that damn thing. Don't do it again. Because you're supposed to be coming back to us. And we ain't going for that shit.
Oh, Lord.
So you took this shit upon yourself to do.
Yes, I did.
Wow.
It was a prank. It was a prank, but it was fun.
That's that Karen shit right there. So what happened? Did he report you?
No, there was nothing to report because it all happened on camera. There was nothing to report. He was coming back to get a job with us with another school bus, and he left that school bus out there running, and he was not supposed to. So anybody could have took off with that damn thing, and that was a lesson for him. So when you come back with this company, better watch out for Felicia or any one of them drivers because they're gonna take off with your bus if you play games like that. So I mean, he came back and he knew not to ever leave his bus running
Oh, Lord.
because I was coming
Wow.
for it.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, my God. Please,
And you were the designated lesson teacher.
Well,
oh, Lord, have mercy.
I was a trainer and I was a
Lord.
supervisor. So, well, hey, it was. It was some extra training because I was gonna have to do a little retraining for him for the company. So he got a little bit before he came back. Damn it.
Oh my God. What do you do? Lord, she just different, y'all.
Yeah, that's what I say. You just took this shit upon yourself to put yourself in that situation.
She just different.
But it was so fun.
Oh man.
Oh Lord.
I had one time I was when I was in high school, like my 12th grade year, I was working at this kennel. And they took in like strays and stuff like that, but they try to find them a home, and I think it was called Paul's Atlanta or some shit like that. And this guy, he left like the cages and shit open to go out. His girlfriend had came, but he was in the middle of cleaning some cages. But he left, you know how the cages got like a little slide pin. You slide this little pin in it to keep the cage locked. But he left them all up, and these dogs just came running out of there. I mean, and here's the fucked up part about it: they came running out of there, went around the corner, and all you heard was oh, like 3 or 4 of them got hit by cars and shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so he came back in. He was like, "Okay, well, this is what happened. This is the story we going with." And I'm looking like,
Uh-oh.
we who? You did this shit. I'm just here to get my community service hours. I don't really work here. Shit, I just need this to graduate high school. So when the city and all type of people had came to see what was going on, cause these dogs were fucked up. I mean, they were dead. So they was like, what happened? They was in there, interviewing me and shit and talking to me, and I'm sitting there looking at him like, I don't know what to say. Cause at that time, I'm like 17, 18. This a grown ass man. I'm like, I don't know what to say here. So they were saying, well, what's gonna happen is we're gonna have to lock y'all up for animal neglect. Man, I started singing like goddamn the OJ. Animal neglect. I ain't had shit to do. I was sitting at the desk answering fucking phone calls. He decided he was going to talk to his girlfriend, and all you just saw were dogs running out the back door. And like I said, I ain't seen no dog get hit, but you heard all you heard. Oof, oof, oof. I mean, they was fucked up.
Wow.
So they locked his ass up. I mean, cause
I don't blame you.
I
ain't
damn if
gonna
I'm
do time
going
for
to
you.
jail. And it was just ugly, and
That's terrible, though.
yeah, probably
Poor
why,
dog.
scarred me from having dogs and shit to this day.
Wow.
But it was fucked up, y'all. It was for real. I mean,
Can I
news
ask you a
crews and
question?
all
Why
type
he
of
let
shit
the
were down
dogs
there.
out? Why did he let them out?
He didn't. He wasn't trying. It's one of them type of things where it's a system. When you let up one bar, it'll let up all the little cage things. I can't explain to you. It's like a little pin that drops down into a
I
little
know what
lock,
you're talking
right?
about. I know
Okay, I
And at
got
the
you.
end of the row, if you lift it up, you can open them individually. But at the end of the row, if you lift that one thing up, it'll open them all up. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Mm-hmm.
And in the process, he got distracted because his girlfriend was out there. And then when he left, I guess one dog realized, shit, I can get out. And I guess he told a couple other dogs, all they got to do is just push it open. It's not, heavy or nothing. And I just saw him run out. I ain't move a muscle to do nothing. I just saw him running out the back door. And it was fucked up.
It was.
Yeah, and there's one
That
old
was the
lady.
last you saw of those dogs alive.
Yeah, and there's one old lady who did it, man. She was distraught. I mean, she was. I didn't
Oh.
try it. I swear, she was trying to explain to people. I swear, I didn't see him. She didn't realize nobody wasn't gonna do nothing to her, but she was just trying to make sure she wasn't going to jail or nothing. Cause
Right.
once the police and everybody showed up, it turned into a big ass thing, and I'm like, over some dogs, And then that's when I realized the power of animals, and people love they fucking dogs and shit,
Yes,
man.
they do. Yeah.
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 They're family members.
Yeah, and it was ugly,
Yes, I
But
love my little fur balls.
yep. All right, one
They
last
may be
question before we
curveballs,
get
but they
get
ain't
up out of
little.
here, y'all. We at that time. One last question. Um, they say that love absence of a person makes the heart grow fonder. How long can you be away from your mate Marlena before you say, "Damn, this absent. I need you here right now"? What's the maximum amount of time you think you could be away from your husband, loved one? Weeks, months, days? How long?
It depends on how tight our bond is, and how how good how good our love is. I could probably wait a good while. Um, I don't know. I really would have a hard time answering that. Um, I'm going to say I'm going to say if we have a really tight bond, I could probably wait a year or so.
Ooh,
A
Yeah,
year?
yeah.
Wow. Okay, Lee Jack, what about you?
And
Oh,
depending on the circumstances as well.
yeah. How long could I wait? That ended and uh, what was going on in my life. It could be, it could be a while, or it could just be simply a situation to whereas I ain't waiting on nothing.
Y'all are good, man. Y'all good. Cause if that thing hidden right, I got to have it.
But damn, you ain't waiting, you ain't holding out to the end,
Nope,
to the
nope,
next
nope, 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 nope. I don't know how
thing.
people do long
How long
distance
have you ever
relationship.
waited? How long have you waited? What's the longest you ever waited?
If I'm in, see, if you in a relationship, everything is good. I ain't talking about no dysfunctional shit that I'm famous for. Not no dysfunctional shit. But if everything is good and we,
I'm famous for.
and she like got to go on a business trip, okay, fine. But once that thing start getting over a couple weeks and all that, I don't know if I could do that.
I'm talking about how if everything is fine, how long can you wait?
I I
Like I
I, I
said,
I just said a week, two at the most, if everything good. That's it.
I'm sorry, little rugrat.
oh,
What about you, Miss Donetta?
I've been in that situation. I was a newlywed, and my husband had some obligations with another state that he had to fulfill, and he was gone for 2 years.
Damn.
It was rough. Like I said, I was a newlywed. It was rough, but I kept myself busy. I mean, really busy. Um, Now, if I'm really into you and it's really going well, I really don't want to be past a week.
Okay, I can definitely feel that.
About a week is what I want. Yeah, at this point in my life, because when I love pretty hard. So I'm not a don't get me wrong. I'm not a clingy person, but I want to be in your presence, and I want you to be in my presence. And About a week is about as long as I'm going. Yeah.
All right.
But I
All
have
right.
waited 2 years. I was faithful the whole 2 years that he was gone.
Yeah, when them old state obligations come down, you going on have to take care of that.
Yeah. And
Ain't
I'm
no way
kind of
around
same
that. You got to
page with
take care of your state
No, no,
obligations.
now
no.
I'm kind of on the same page with Donetta, given that um I'm almost 65. I wouldn't want to wait that long. But I'm just saying in the past, yeah, I would have waited a year or longer. Given that um, the relationship was strong. But
Okay. What
now I
about you,
wouldn't want to
Felicia?
now I wouldn't want to wait that long.
For me, uh, I can wait until I see you again, whenever that'll be. And I can say that because of my past of being an over the road truck driver. I'll be gone 6 to 8 weeks. So that person would have to wait until I return. So, yeah, until I see you again. But if we're in the same state, in the same city, I'm gonna want it a little bit more often than that.
I can
But I can
understand
wait
that.
until I see you again.
Yeah, I can understand that. I'm just to the point in my life where I know this might sound selfish. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of trying to, be the good guy, hey, I'll do it your way. Hey, I'm tired. I need somebody who understands where I'm coming from, who want to be in it as much as I'm in it, and we roll like that. Cause sometimes when you try to be the chivalrous guy, you end up with the shitty end of the stick. Sometimes, not sometimes, a lot of the times.
I was gonna say a
Doing
lot
the
of the
right
times, not
thing.
some of the times. That's a lot of the times,
You
and
know
that's
why?
Yes.
okay.
Because these women nowadays don't appreciate chivalrous men. And that's
Yeah.
sad to say, but it's very true.
It is.
And that's true. And sometimes when you always expected to do the right thing, expected to toe the line and do all that, sometimes people take you for granted and stuff like that,
I
and
was
you be
just gonna
saying,
say that.
Yeah.
and sometimes you be saying,
They
who
think you're a
who's got my
buster.
back when
They
I
think
fuck
you're a
up?
buster. Right.
You're that. It's though you're the type of guy who that it's a lot of women feel like, oh well, he gonna always be there,
Yep,
and that
yep,
shouldn't be the case.
yep. And you be saying, who's my rock? Who got my back when I fuck up? Everybody else get to
Right.
go fuck up and do whatever they want. I don't get a chance to fuck up. I gotta be on point all the time.
Mm.
Mr. Right all the time, Mr. Stand Up guy, straight and narrow, can't do nothing wrong.
Yep, gotta
Not
be
that
that
ain't
guy.
right.
So sometimes you just want somebody who just, I mean, it ain't even complicated. Just want somebody who wants you as much as you want them.
Yeah.
That's as simple as it is for me at this
That's simple.
point.
That's simple. That's simple. The same energy that you put in is the same energy you like to get back.
Yep. And for me,
Good luck with
that's as
that.
simple
Mm.
as it is at this point. Cause all the other shit we can work on, ain't nobody gonna have everything that you're looking for these days. Just have the shit that I can work with. Everything else, I mean, if you sitting around
It's
waiting for
negotiable.
perfect, we'll all be dead waiting on perfect.
You ain't never lied. Damn
So,
true.
so all right, let's wrap it up, y'all. Sorry that we didn't get a chance to, Janine and Andrea didn't make it, but they'll catch the next podcast. Andrea got personal things going on, so we're just gonna pour out a little virtual looker for our comrades, and they'll be here next week if y'all were looking forward to them. Looking forward to hearing from them. So with that being said, we're gonna say our goodbyes and we gonna get the hell up out of here, people.
There's a
Um,
little virtual. Here's a little virtual liquor pour.
Oop.
Stop now.
so with that being said, brother man Lee Jack, talk to the people.
Hey, It has been a blast. Found out a lot of things about a lot of people. And as always, you know what I say? I'm ready to make it do what it do.
Our resident make it do what it do person, lead brother Lee Jack. You are right. Felicia, what's going on? Tell the people something.
I want everybody to know that I kept my motherfucking lane tonight. Psych. No, I didn't. Hope y'all enjoy. Press the like button, share, enjoy. Come see us again. Good night.
All right, come see us again. It wouldn't be right if you keep your lane. You know what I mean? It just wouldn't be you.
Not at all. Not at all. I can't
Oh.
never keep my motherfucking lane.
Sitting over there, you know what I'm saying? All out your lane, butt naked. But that's another story.
Hey, right. Birthday suit.
All right, Marlena, to all our catty friends out there, what you got to say to the folks?
Now look at here, y'all. Some of us ain't waiting 2 and 3 years no more. Now,
Mm-hmm.
now, if you wanna have a little fun, I'll keep the light on for you. Meow.
Ooh.
Oh, Marlena done turned in there. Is that Motel 6 that they say they'll keep the light on for you?
Yeah.
We got
I think
Marlena.
I think I can do a little bit better than the Motel 6. I left that part out.
And now playing the part of Motel 6, Marlena.
Mario's coming with me.
Uh-oh.
Shit, I'll be right there.
Oh,
If you could put me in the express lane where there's no waiting.
Oh, ain't no express lane. It's just ain't even no lane. Just come on in.
All right, well, shit. All right.
I have nothing to say after that except for I'm glad they came. Don't ask me nothing. I can't even top that. I'm not even gonna try. I'm just glad everybody came.
And that is the whole function of it is the cane.
That's right.
Lord.
Oh my God. When
All
is
right, take us home, Mama D. Tell everybody good night.
Just glad everybody stopped by and visited us. We're glad that y'all came. Well, Marlena got the light on, but meanwhile, Mama D always got something for you to eat in case she don't feed you.
Oh, I got plenty of cat.
Tastes great.
Less filling.
Marlena says she got plenty
Got
of cat.
lots of vitamins.
Okay, just shut her down already. Just shut her down.
Hey y'all, thank y'all for tuning in.
Plenty of protein.
Don't forget to go to the website totalview22.com
Put the sign up,
totalview22@gmail.com. There you go. Stop by the Facebook group, people. Join us. Have a good time.
It's
post some
upside
stuff,
down.
chat.
Yeah.
The wheels on the bus go round and round.
Yeah. You'll find yourself on that bus. We talked about buses tonight, but I don't know if the number 12 really showed up like that
think
tonight.
it did. For once, it didn't show up.
Because everybody was nice.
Yeah. That's because
everybody was good. Everybody behaved.
That's
Lee
because
didn't want to
we
drive
had-
that. Look,
we
Lee
had
didn't
a
want to
real
drive that
tonight.
bus tonight. I don't know what we're doing now.
No, that's because the real bus driver wasn't on here tonight.
Ooh.
Oh,
I'm going to tell Andrew, I'm saying, hey, you know what? They said the bus didn't come around because your ass wasn't there.
So you gonna throw us all under the bus when Leon was the driver of the bus. How dare you?
Yeah.
The bus just came around.
Oh, damn. I guess that's true. We almost made it out here without the bus coming around, but god damn it.
I felt like a damn speed bump. Did you
Oh,
get 100
Lord.
points?
Oh my god. All right, y'all. We up out of here. Good night.
Good night,
We will
viewers.
be next week.
Good night,
Bye, everybody.
viewers.
Night.
Good night, Total View.
Good night.
Good night.